Hello guys and welcome back. So now in this video we will create our final objective, which will be escaping from the facility and running towards our vehicle. So right here we will simply delete that vehicle, and actually let me do this. Okay, now click on this PBR military pack right here, the PBR armor. Let's go inside the prefab and we have this armor vehicle. Drag and drop that. Okay, if we click on it, it has a lot of things attached to the vehicle. Let's click on unpack completely and let's move this vehicle inside the environment. And let's rotate this vehicle actually to 180 on the Y rotation, as you will see. And from here, when we reaches our car, okay, then we will finish our game. So what we can do, let's move this car a little bit on this side and let's move it a little bit right there. Okay, so our car will be awaiting for us right here. Let's click on the player. Let's move the player to this position. Okay, so we will start the game from here, and also we will end the game right here as well. So now let me actually start the game and see how does it looks. Okay, here is our vehicle, and as you can see we can run into the vehicle. We need to provide a collider on this vehicle. Okay, let's close the game. Let's click on this vehicle. Let's simply add a box collider, or we can actually add a mesh collider. Actually, let's add a box collider. Okay, right here we have the box collider. So now we have a box collider, and now if we try to run in the vehicle, as you can see, we can't run inside the vehicle. Okay, now let's create a script for this. So if we go inside the assets, let's open up the script and create a C# script by the name of final objective. Let's attach this to our vehicle as well. Now let's open this up, and in here what we will do, we will actually do the same as we did for the generator. So let me just copy all of this. Let's come right here, paste that all. Okay, let me change the header to vehicle button. Let's remove this red light and green light and leave the button. Let's remove these two. We just need the radius. Let's make the radius as 3. Remove this as well. And actually we can change this button to this. Okay, create a serialized field, private key code, and make the vehicle button to keycode.f. Okay, and then in here what we need to do, right here, if we say that if we press the vehicle button and we are closer to the vehicle, then what we want to do, we want to simply end the game. And when we end the game, we want to redirect the player back to the main menu screen. Okay, so for that we will use the scene management. So right here at the top we will say using Unity Engine.scene management, and then if we press the vehicle button, then we want to go back to the main menu, so for that we will say time.timescale equals to 1f, make the time of the game normal, and then we will say scene manager dot load scene menu. Okay, save this. Now if we play the game, let's press the F button. Okay, it shows an error because we didn't assign anything to our vehicle, so let's click on the vehicle. Okay, and right here we need to provide the player, so let's drag and drop the player. Let's play the game. Now, as you can see, we are redirected back to the main menu. Let's click on the play button again, and as you can see, we are in the mission again. But we want the player to move away from the vehicle. We will make the player position somewhere else in the map, because if we start the game from here and when someone press the F button, then the mission will be simply passed, so we don't want that. So actually we will move the player to some other position, for example right there. We will start the game from that position from here. Okay, so let's move the player in there. Now if we play the game, as you can see, we will start the game from here, and then we can continue our mission. So with this done, now we need to create a objective menu, okay, so that when the player wants to know which objective to complete, okay, we will create a menu as we created our pause menu and our end game menu. So when the player press the M button, we want to then show the objective menu, and from there he can see his objectives, and when we complete the objective, we will show that yes, this objective is completed. So we will end this video right here and see you guys in the next video.